Good morning, everybody. Neck here, back with another episode of Zero to Hero. I haven't been doing quite as much over here lately as I was previously because I've been setting other things up. I don't know if you saw my how I make 5 million XP per minute experiment or test and example and showcase over on the Space Realm, but yeah, I did that, and I've also been setting up a 10,000 crate, whatever you call them, 10,000 crate opening. And we actually already opened them and we recorded it, and it is going to take a lot of editing. A lot of editing. So it's probably going to be a few days before that video's out. But it's going to be amazing, you guys. You guys are going to love it. I hope you love it. But I'm here today to go over what I have done here. I've done a little bit, and I'm going to open my crates because I've got a lot of crates here, nowhere near 10,000, but I've got 50 drop party crates, you guys. And I've got a few basic crates and advanced crates as well. We're going to open those, see what we get, maybe get some more stuff going. I'd also like to show you that we've got some pretty big news going on up here with the villager spawners. We have actually got our first full stack. I actually messed up originally. Originally, I thought these went to 750, just like they do on space. But apparently, they only go to 500. So originally, I put number 501 right here, and it was sitting right next to it. So I had to make an enchanting room down there just so I could get silk touch, so I could break that off and put it underneath. But yeah, we've got our next stack going. We've only got 2 on there right now, but hey, we're getting some progress here. And the next thing I should show you guys, I did make a poppy sponge down here. If you don't know what a poppy sponge is, it is a machine that spits out a poppy, and it makes sure there's always a poppy sitting here near your drop area. That way when your villagers drop and they explode, and if there's leftover stuff sitting around that didn't get sucked up by your hoppers, it will get grouped with these poppies. And then it won't fill your hoppers. You see how in that right there, there's no poppies in there. What are you doing, Diamond? There was no poppies in there, and that's because if there were any, they would have grouped over here. And actually we can see, nope, there wasn't. But did you see how when I picked that poppy off, it spit another one out? And there we go, we've got another poppy sitting there. Now, one thing that is different about mine than any one I've ever seen is, and it's not a big deal, it's just the way I prefer it. I have an immediate line of redstone going to the dispenser, or to the dropper, to spit one out as fast as possible. And then I've got a long line of repeaters on maximum delay. And the reason for that is so that these poppies last a really, really long time. The only time those go away is when ground items get cleared. Okay, that's every 5 minutes. So that means I'm only going to use 1 poppy every 5 minutes. On all the other designs I've seen, they spit out, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6. I mean, you're going to go through them a lot faster. This chest is going to last me for probably a week. So if you want, you might want to change your design this way a little bit. If it isn't this way, just so you don't have to worry about filling that box up so often. So yeah, it's just, and it does take exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 repeaters on max delay to get that perfect timing to where it shoots out 1 poppy each time, and only 1. Here, watch, I'll grab this. My poppies will go up to 2. Proves there was only 1 there, and this one will hit. If you watch my redstone, oh, it got 2 that time, darn it. So you might actually want to throw 1 more repeater in there. Let's see if it does it right this time. Let's try it again. We'll take those 2. Spits that one out. Maybe I should put some ice on there. There we go. That time it worked perfect. The other thing that I need to show you guys is my AFK area. I've set up a new AFK area. I'm keeping Budley Neck over here. Budley Neck is AFKing up there, keeping that going. And I have made myself an AFK area inside here. I got some blaze spawners in a chest one day, and I thought, you know what would be cool is if when I'm sitting here farming, right, I've got my farming set up, and I did switch this over to that new design so you guys can see. Thanks again, Void, for showing me that. This is a super cool design. The main reason I switched it to this design was because I couldn't have the pressure plate here anymore. I wanted to be able to AFK here without the pressure plate, and I didn't want to have to break the pressure plate off and put it back every time. So I just switched it this way. And while I'm AFKing, if you watch the How I Make 5 Million XP per minute episode, which you should, you totally should, you'll see this is how I'm making all my XP over on the space realm. So now while I'm sitting here farming, I'm collecting XP, you guys. So yeah, this is the way I've set it up, and this is my new AFK spot right here. So I can AFK here and get XP, and when I AFK here, I set up console client to sell all of the blaze rods and carrots, because you get carrots as a bonus drop from blaze when you level them up, which is odd. But yeah, so I've set this up, and let's see if we go. It's just super simple, you guys. If I keep growing it, I mainly just threw it up because I had some free spawners that I didn't want to sell. I thought I might as well keep them. But yeah, I've got it at 13 blaze. Actually, I think I bought a few more and put on there. I think I had 5 free. And then I bought a few more one day. So yeah, this is my temporary XP farm. And yeah, if you don't watch the XP experiment episode, the reason I have it set up with blaze and the water instead of a minion and chickens is you get 70% of the blaze experience when they drown, which is 7 XP per blaze. And that is definitely better than what you get with a minion killing your chickens. You can go check out that experiment. See for yourself. But yeah, so next thing we're here for is to open these crates, you guys. Because you know what? I've still only got 3 tier 3 hoppers. And I hope out of all these crates, we get at least one more tier 3, maybe a tier 4. We'll see though. So here goes. Let's keep an eye on the chat over there. Oh no, it's not looking good, you guys. We got a tier 2. Oh, it's not looking good. I'm just gonna go fast. Those are gone already. That went fast. 3 basic. Oh no. Hey, I got a minion. I got a minion, you guys. You know what? I'm not sure. Did I have a cell module? No, I don't. Oh, we can upgrade our generator with this, you guys. Oh, and I still need to do the random item generator test to see how it does, what it makes, how much it makes, and the difference when you upgrade it. So that's something we'll probably do today. There's one other cool thing. I've been emptying this item, random item generator. I've been keeping up with it, keeping it empty, and I haven't had time to worry about selling them, so I've just been placing them over here. I haven't even been placing the ores. All I've been placing is the hay, sponge, and end portal frames. And by doing so, if you guys look at our island rating, not doing too bad, you guys. 21. That's without even trying. That's on accident. I'm accidentally number 21. So, I think that's all the changes I've done off camera. I think I've shown you guys everything else. And today, I think we're going to learn a little bit more about this random item generator, because I am curious, how much does it produce every, or how often does it produce, I guess. So you see, we emptied it and it hasn't made another one yet. And this is actually leveled up a little bit. I've leveled it up to level 4. So what I propose that we do is I will replace this thing. Actually, I'll do it right now so I can get started. I'm going to remove it. And I am going to place it again. And so you guys know, when you place it, the way it appears to be is it builds in the southeast direction. So wherever you place it is the base block, and it will go 7 blocks south and 7 blocks east of wherever you place it. The first time that I got this and I tried placing it right in the middle, oh, I messed it up so many times because I'm an idiot. And I should have just paid attention the first time. But so this thing is going to take about a half hour to build. And while it's doing that, I'm going to get my coffee and we will set up some timers here. And we'll do some science and some experiments, and we will figure out how these things work exactly. And we're going to figure out how much each charm increases it. I said charm, so I started typing charm. Okay, you guys, as you can see, I have the stopwatch ready over there. This thing isn't quite ready, but while we're waiting, I thought what we might want to do is we'll set up this minion to start making us some XP also. I'm going to place him down, and I'm going to put him in generator mode or gen mode. And what that is, he'll create things just like a cobblestone generator would on an island here. So he'll get ores, cobblestone, and that kind of stuff. And when he's doing that, you want to give him a decent pickaxe because it's going to speed it up. And we've got to link him to a chest. I'm going to link him to this void chest right here. I've put a hole underneath so I can get to it if I ever want to check it. But yeah, as we can see there, he made some cobblestone. That's him making that. And oh, he made some iron ore. So yeah, and while he's doing that, he'll get experience as if he were mining. So we'll be able to come here and we'll get his experience, and that'll help us get some shards if we want later on. So yeah, now we got that going. We got about 2 minutes to go. As soon as this gets empty, the very minute that it starts generating, I want to start that timer so we can see how long it takes to generate its first item. So I'm going to stay here and I'm going to watch this really close. And as soon as this is complete, I'm going to start that timer. And then I'll probably do a really quick time lapse, and we'll see how long it takes for this to create each item with 0 upgrades. And then we'll give it an upgrade later on, and we'll see how much that increases it. Okay, you guys, the generator has completed. I've started the stopwatch. We will keep an eye now. I'm just going to leave this open and let it run. And I'm probably going to be AFK, and I'll come back and check the video in a second to see exactly when the item spawns. But it takes a little while. My guess would be between 5 and 10 minutes, honestly. I really don't know. So I'm just going to leave this run. I'm going to be AFK. I don't know if I'm going to time lapse this or just cut. I'll probably just cut because it's kind of boring to watch. But yeah, I'm going to AFK and we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm back and I checked the footage and it looks like 5 minutes exactly was the time with 0 upgrades on this. So now I am going to upgrade this one level. Right now it's level 1. Oh, you know what? That wasn't a good experiment. I just realized I need to wait for another item to generate. And right when that... Oh, and I already upgraded it. Well, that's fine that I already upgraded it. I need to wait for an item to generate and then start the timer. So I'm going to wait for that to happen. And then I'll let you know what the increase is on the time with 1 upgrade. Okay, you guys, we're coming up on the 5-minute mark again, and I'm sure you noticed, just like I did, last time I got 2 blocks of emeralds. The previous time, I had only got 1 block of gold and 1 block of iron and 1 block of diamond. So I'm assuming emeralds aren't different than the rest, and we're going to get 2 blocks of everything from now on. So maybe it's not the time that we're upgrading here. Maybe it's the quality of items that we're upgrading. We got 2 again. Okay, and it was right at 5 minutes again. So I think these upgrades aren't upgrading the speed like other generators. On other generators, it upgrades the speed that is going to create your items. In this, since we get different items, I'm assuming that means that we've got a better chance of better items or more items. I'm kind of curious now to see if we get more than 1 hay bale or more than 1 sponge at a time or more than 1 in portal frame. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this the rest of the way now. Whatever I can. Well, that's it. I got 1 more. That's all I can afford right now. Let's check the auction house. If anybody's selling any of these. 10 of them for, 10 million. $1 million a piece. We'd be able to get, how much is the next upgrade? The next upgrade is 6, and then it's going to go to 7. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. If I would be able to get 2 upgrades out of that, then I probably would have. But I'm not going to do that for now. So this is the farthest we can upgrade it at the moment. And I'm going to keep an eye on this and see if we keep getting double. If we get 2 hay bales or 2 in portal frames, well, these upgrades are amazing then, because it's outputting double. which, I mean, forget a speed increase. Every time that it increases the count of the item, that's technically a 100% speed increase, right? Because we're getting double. So that's pretty amazing. So definitely upgrade these. But the only way I'm going to say it's really worth it is if you get double of these valuable blocks. If we're just getting double ore blocks, it's not a big deal because really, I mean, those are just plugging up the place. We're not really interested in those anyway. They don't make enough money to make it worthwhile. I suppose we could start putting those down if we're going to, you know what, I probably will. Because I'm going to go ahead and see if we can get in that top 10 while we're at it. That'd be fun to do. So yeah, but I'm going to leave this run and I might time lapse it and we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do yet in the editing. But yeah, we'll leave this run for a little bit. And I want to see if we can catch this giving 2 hay bales or 2 end portal frames at a time. Or maybe it needs to be upgraded further for that. But we'll see. Okay, I'm back, and you might notice 2 things. Okay, it's almost at the 5-minute mark if you look at the timer over there, so we're about to get another item. And it's been really strange what's going on. I'm not sure if maybe we only get 2 blocks of emerald and 1 of everything else, or maybe it's just a chance, or it's with the upgrades. So now I'm really curious what's going on, and I want to see when this thing is all the way upgraded. So we got 1 sponge. So I asked around in chat if anybody was selling generator charms, and if you notice, I'm broke now. And I have a whole stack of generator charms. But a player on here, Sphinx, SFYNKS, actually gave me a good deal on an entire stack of generator charms. I want to thank them very much for supplying me with these at such an amazing price. And if you ever need anything, make sure you see if Sphinx has it because he will give you a deal. So we're going to upgrade this thing as far as we can now. We're going to upgrade it to 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And this is maxed out. We can't go any more. So this is the max upgrade. And now I'm going to leave this open and I'm going to watch it for a little bit and see if anything changes. So we're going to see if the time changes in between or if the amount of things change in between. I really don't know what's going on here. I may have wasted a lot of money upgrading this. I don't know. But that's what this is all about. We're trying to learn and figure out what's the best way to do things. And the best way to do that is to try things and figure it out. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to leave this run again, and we'll be back. Okay, we're coming up on the first 5-minute mark since I upgraded it all the way. So now this is going to tell a tale. I mean, maybe it's just emeralds get double. It's kind of strange. I don't know why it would be that way. If you understand or you know why, let me know in the comments. But right now I'm kind of confused about it. We should be getting an item in about, well, it looks like about 5 seconds now. Let's see if we get double or what we get. One iron block, and it's still about 5 minutes. Huh. This is confusing me. I'm going to let this run again for the next item and see if maybe it's faster. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I mean, there is, if you look here on generators, there is the grade level, but it requires a grade charm to upgrade. And I don't have any grade charms. So maybe you have to upgrade the grade to see any sort of improvement on these. I really don't know. But from what I'm seeing right now, it looks like there's no point in upgrading these. I don't see any point unless you can upgrade the grade and that actually does something. It looks like there's no point in wasting money or charms on these. So that's definitely good to know. I mean, it kind of stinks that I already wasted a lot of money and time and charms and everything. But I guess it's not a waste of time as long as you learn something. And we did. So we learned that we wasted our time and money. So no, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I'm going to let this run for a little bit. It's all the way upgraded. And I'm going to wait out a couple more drops. Or a couple more generations. A couple more items. And see if they're improved. I really don't know. I mean, maybe it just increases the chance of better items now. I mean, that would be a really long experiment we could do. I'm probably not going to do it for this episode. But we could leave this at a level 1 for a day or two. Take out all the items, get a good sample of items of what it would do, and then upgrade it to 10 and let it run for the same amount of time. And then see what sort of items we get. And maybe it just increases your chance of getting better items. I mean, maybe I will do that experiment at some point. But I don't have time to do it for this episode. So, yeah. I'm going to let this run for about I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then we'll keep an eye on what we get and maybe learn something from it. Okay, you guys. As you can see, the last time we got another sponge. So maybe this is a good sign. Maybe upgrading it does increase the quality of items that you get instead of the speed that you get items. I still don't understand why we get 2 emeralds each time, but I guess that's just a thing. And I think we could actually sell all. I don't think it'll hurt anything. Let's put this back in our personal vault. We need to... Do we have anything we want to stack is the main thing I guess we don't want to do. We want to stack these emeralds. And I think that's it, right? Oh, we need to stack these. Hay bales won't sell anyway, I don't think. But now we can just do a sell all. We got rid of everything. We need to just trash that carpet. We'll come over here and we'll just throw it away. Boop. Oof. Okay. So I think that is everything we're going to do here. There is one other thing I wanted to do though on this episode. And I need to see if it's ready yet. And we're actually going to go to the space realm really quick, just for one cool little thing. Something I've been excited about and something I've been curious about. And I bet you guys would like to see it too. If we look at vote rewards, look at this, you guys. The last reward is unlocked. We get to see what day, what is this? This is 7, 14, 21, day 21. I guess it says it right there. I don't know why I had to count that. But look, guys, I can do math, 7, 14, 21. And we're going to see what it is. These are supposed to get better each day. Let's see what the last one is. You ready to see it together? Let's see. We're going to click it. What did I get? What did I get? I might have to check the video. I didn't see any change. I don't know if you guys did. It didn't tell me what I got. I don't see anything that I got. Huh. Okay. Well, that is very anticlimactic unless I find something in the video later on. What an awful last day. Oh boy. Lead up to nothing. I'm sure it did something. Hopefully I figured it out in the video. But yeah, so let me go back to Mystic. And I think this is it, guys. I think this is going to wrap up this episode. Yeah. This is Budley Neck. If you've enjoyed this episode, then please be sure to give a like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate it. I like making these videos. I'm glad people enjoy it. And if there's anything you want to see, let me know and I'll try to make it happen. But yeah, this has been Budley Neck. Keep playing, keep having fun. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.